freezing. Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode of Togs and Tequila. I'm Jordan Cage.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say something else.
No, nigga, you supposed to introduce yourself.
Alright then. Well, I'm David Cage. Don't book ordinary. Book David Cage. I thought you had a tagline.
This nigga did a whole shameless plug. You was just supposed to.
What do you mean?
Alright, anyway. Once again, the first episode of Togs and Tequila.
And tequila.
Where a couple dope ass photographers sit down and talk about not only photography but everything that's going on in the world, and we share with y'all some great tequila. Today we talking about Tequila Ocho, single estate. All right, it's amazing tequila.
Hey man, this cheers up.
Yeah,
I just want to say that.
No, they do. We gonna get some new chairs.
All right then.
We gonna hit a crazy bins.
Oh, yeah, because this shit is terrible.
Yeah, no, they uncomfortable.
That's fuck.
Yeah, we be all right. So back to Tequila Ocho. They call it that because it sits in whiskey barrels for 8 weeks, 8 days to give it this nice light hue. And it's just delicious tequila. I only drink additive free. So we're going to bring that to y'all and just talk about it a little bit. All right. I'm going to go ahead and crack it. And they use real agave. Yeah, y'all heard about niggas getting sued
For not using.
putting all that damn sugar instead of agave. So all that shit that y'all be drinking, that's why y'all be waking up with them headaches.
Hey,
I
man.
learned it a couple years ago.
Before the it was over like.
Yeah, for sure. That's why y'all be waking up with them headaches. You know what I mean? You can't drink more than a couple shots before it starts dehydrating you. It's all the bullshit they put in it. So we drink additive free tequila. And with this being our first episode, we're going to do an inaugural shot.
Saluda! Whatever.
Welcome. Yeah,
Little bite.
little bite.
Little
But it's
bite.
there.
Okay.
I fucks with it. All right, so once again, I'm Jordan Cage. I've been a photographer here in Cleveland, Ohio for about 12 years. I am what you call a photographer who is an entrepreneur. Photography is just my tool, but I found something I was great at, found out it was lucrative, so this is what I've been doing all this time. How about you?
Yeah, I used to do video. So one day he called me and said, let's open a photography studio. So then I switched over to photography and something that I'm absolutely fantastic at. Haven't quite found a passion for it, I'd say, but I find it very intriguing.
Yeah, I'm not really passionate about it either, to be being honest. And people be surprised. I've had people say like, well, it's good. At least you found something that, you love to do. What are you talking about?
Nah, I don't love to do it. I'm just very good at it.
Exactly. I found something I was great at, and, I found out I could make money and provide for my family. If y'all don't know, we both dads, we both husbands. So it's like, I got, my dad didn't love his job. As a kid, I thought he did, but, turns out he just did that shit for money. So I realized that if you got people that depend on you and people you got to take care of, you got to do what you got to do for money. So I found something that'll do that. And honestly, I'm stuck in it because I'll never find a job that I'm qualified for to pay me what I make doing this.
And provide the freedom.
We are. Yeah, the freedom is amazing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I worked yesterday and made a few $100 after going to my son's cross-country first meet. And before,
How was it?
Oh, it was great.
Oh, yeah.
He came in fifth.
I didn't know you was doing cross country.
First time ever running in any type of anything. He came in fifth out of like 20 kids.
What was the distance?
Mile.
And how
He's
old is
7.
he? 7? What was the time?
8 minutes and 32 seconds.
That's not damn.
I can't run no 8-minute mile as you can
8-minute mile,
see.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, he did fucking phenomenal.
All right. 8-minute mile.
You know what I mean? So having the freedom to be able to do that and then still leave that, come to the studio, make enough money that'll actually pay a bill. And before that, I was able to drop my daughter off at gymnastics practice and pick her up. So it's like just having the freedom is why I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah, my kid's in college. Last one. So that's a bill in itself.
He grown as shit. But anyway.
He started working though.
Oh, that's good shit. That's good shit. It's a good moment. Good moment in dad history when you start dropping them off
Make a
at
ton
work.
of money, and I was like, man, if you think about it, the money that he makes now as a dishwasher, if I was making that money when I came into high school, They thought I was a UPS driver. They thought I work for UPS.
Yeah, for sure.
That's good money.
That's good money.
Oh, good money.
That's definitely good money. But a little bit about the show. We decided, in the podcast market, photography podcasts happen every day. They're always usually a little smaller. You see a lot more podcasts dealing with relationships and current events. Those are the ones that always go viral. And, with us being photographers but not super artistic, this is an avenue I feel like we can fall into because we can still talk about everything and we can talk about photography in a realistic way. We ain't going to glamorize shit. I don't sugarcoat anything with anybody for the most part. So it'll be real easy for us to come to y'all and talk to y'all about this.
Ta-da!
All right. So, just to talk about our journey a little bit. Like I said, I've been doing this 12 years. When we had that first phone call, and I told him where we was gonna be shooting at, he was like, "Where, nigga?" Because it was on Wade Park. We was on 93rd and Wade Park. My pops owned the building down there. I converted one of the apartments into a full photography studio.
It was a trap.
Oh my God, bro!
It was an original trap house.
I remember doing a shoot with like 6 girls in there, and they was freezing. They was cold as shit.
Oh yeah, we had no
air. There was no heat. It was cold as shit.
We had no air either.
And what's crazy is I heard them whispering like, "We try to support black businesses. This shit crazy." Yeah, sorry about that if y'all watching. Yeah, it's a thing. You know what I mean? It was rough. But we had a whole new place now. If you look, the place we in now is under construction. This will soon be the home of Creative Cage Content Studios. But we figured, fuck it, we're gonna just start now, and bring this to y'all during our ride. You know what I mean? Ain't pulling up already? Yeah, go ahead. We're gonna be drunk as fuck by the end of this.
But we ain't telling no secrets.
Oh, and by the way, this is only about $55. See, this is delicious, and it ain't gonna kill your pockets. Some of that other shit, before I started drinking out of the free, I was buying all the 1942 and all that shit like everybody else. But we spent $100 on bottles of tequila that just aren't good tequila. You know what I mean? So once I switched to additive free, I started following a couple pages, and there's a couple guys that just they tell you to go through, do some research, and find some great shit. Tequila Ocho is definitely some good shit. So at the top of that list.
Hey, Tequila Ocho. You can just DM us.
Yeah, we'll send you a bill.
Yeah,
for this.
Well, I was just gonna ask for more tequila.
I want money. Anyway,
I mean sponsor a couple episodes.
Yeah, that'll work too. I guess.
But,
I still want some more tequila. So talk to me about your week, bro. What you do this week?
This week I came with a new promotional. Actually, that's going to come out down the road. Put that together. We got seniors coming up. It's that time of year. And for our people, you take senior pictures in the fall because you know your child is going to graduate. But then we're more than happy to take those pictures in
spring,
March, April.
Yeah. So
May.
Once again, that's a cultural thing. I think going into it, when I first got started, I would talk to some of our white counterparts. And they would talk about senior season coming up, and I would be like, "What the hell y'all talking about?"
Yeah.
It got to the point where I was running a special to try to convince people that they should be doing their senior shoots before spring break. So I was giving a discount if you did them before spring break, just to try to even out the year because it gets hectic. The moment spring break ends, your phone starts blowing up and everybody want to book. And it's cool, but it'd be nice to spread some of that out so that time isn't so crazy.
The fall makes pretty pictures.
Yeah, fall definitely makes pretty pictures. Because you can still get some warm days. It's a lot easier to be outside if we're going to take pictures at the schools.
Yes.
It's just
less activity.
It's way less activity. You know what I mean? It's a less busy time.
Yes.
But, I'm still do it whenever y'all book. All you got to do is hit me up at Jordan Cage on Instagram if y'all didn't know already.
Oh yeah, we didn't do it at the beginning.
We didn't plug. It's the first episode. We shaking shit out.
Yeah. David Cage Photography. All that together. Website too.
JordanCage.com is there.
Yeah.
We also own a production company. Image 24. Got to shout that out.
Oh yes.
Us together with Logan Cage and Burner.
Logan Kingston.
I did call that nigga Logan. Us together with Logan Kingston and Burning Bright Friends.
Kingston.
Burning Bright Films. My dude Haim over there.
Hey, go.
So we
Burning Bright.
we got some things going. It's the tequila, nigga. It's the tequila.
Flame on, Burning Bright Films.
So
they can edit put some fire on my thumb.
You can do that.
No. Okay.
So I mean, together with Burning Bright Films, you know, we bring a whole different mood and a whole different atmosphere to your wedding and your events.
Yes.
We turn it into an entire promote production, and you know, we make your wedding a movie, starring you. So hit us up for that. Now's the time to book wedding season because once you get close, people start doing the last minute thing, and you know,
so
they start to fill up.
Books are open for 2026.
Yeah, for sure.
So please book us.
My week.
And tell us what your budget. Let's see what we can talk about.
Yeah, we'll get it together. As far as my week, you know, I had a few great shoots. I did a little bit. I did like 3 or 4 maternity shoots this week. They all came out pretty dope. And then I had the motorcycle shoot.
Okay.
With Cookie, we did that. We did that over in the old hood by Collinwood, the little area. So you know how they had it chained off.
Yeah.
The bike was able to go up on the corner, so he was actually able to get up there.
I saw that because I shot a shoot there a couple of years ago with Mr. Fofo, and I had him standing with the cattle corner.
Yeah.
Then in the walls and the windows, whatever, I put extra videos.
Oh no, that's good shit. I didn't do any of that. That's fancy as shit.
Because it's a video shoot.
Okay. Yeah.
But I always thought it'd be dope. But actually, that corner, it's actually a really good spot to add a car meet.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They didn't have it chained up. You pull up.
You don't have to cut the chains and pray the police don't come, which is right down the street.
Piece of company ball. But I mean, is that Cleveland?
No, that's Cleveland.
That's Cleveland.
100%. It's right behind Collinwood. That's Cleveland.
Yeah, I had to have a couple of envelopes. Go buy some donuts.
But what about entertainment, man? You said you went to the one event.
I went to an event last night called Dinner in Blanc, and basically it's an all-white party, gathering of friends. You know, you pay to enter, you bring your own table set up, you bring your own food. You know, there's prizes and stuff. So you have the best table set up. There's prizes for best dressed male, best dressed female, best table ensemble. You know, so it's really, really good event. So it's dope. It was under the chandelier by Playhouse Square in Cleveland, Ohio. It was fantastic. You know, a lot of people came. It's about, I'd say maybe 1,500 people.
That's a lot of people.
It's pretty dope. You know, to get everything together, set up. They set it up. You pay online. You don't know where the event is being held until you pay. You park. You gather your stuff. You meet up with the people. Then you get your leader. Then your leader comes to you. You know, make sure everything's okay. I must say, when they say white, that doesn't mean eggshell. When they say white,
they was checking people.
That doesn't mean. Oh yes.
They was walking up to you too tan out here.
Oh yeah. Oh, your leader. Before you go to the event, we'll come up to you and preview your ensemble. And if it does not meet the requirements, you cannot get in.
That's crazy.
Flat out.
Do you get a refund?
The instructions say.
But do they give me my $140 back?
The instructions say.
That's wild.
Your table size. So we bought tables. The tables were slightly 2 inches too big. Couldn't bring the tables. So then you had to purchase tables.
How do we start one of these events?
I mean, it can be started. It depends on how you want to go for it. You know, you can.
We gonna get sued. We ain't gonna steal this thing. Shit.
But no, it was a very festive event. You know, I went online, did some research first though. I saw the ones in Jacksonville, like I say, Atlanta. They have some in New York. You know, just all different kinds of places or whatever where they have them at.
I seen somebody post about it in Atlanta. They said they felt like they got ripped off. They said they paid $140 to do a picnic in public. So like you have to bring all your own stuff.
In general principle, that's what it is.
That's crazy.
But you're paying for the experience.
So like I can't give you utensils or nothing. Like you can't give me like a setup.
You can. No, you can purchase that.
Additionally though, so basically I'm paying $140 to sit in a certain area for a few hours.
With some people and have a conversation, meet people.
Thanks for not inviting us.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm not being sarcastic.
It was a good time.
I don't know. My wife would have wanted to come, and I'm no.
That is there. There are a lot of couples there, and for I say those husbands that were there with their wives, it was my wife wants to be here, and I'll support with that.
Yeah, no, I'm glad.
But it was fun, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It was fun. I'm sure it was fun.
But primarily though, there were a lot of ladies there that were there by themselves. Mm-hmm. So I guess it depends. You know, it could be an experience to go out with your girls, kick it, change. Just have fun. That's the premise. It's about having fun and meeting new people. And, yeah, so they did a good job of that.
Yeah.
Get to wave your little white napkins. Then you had the little sparklies, you know.
I just want you to know that it don't seem like anything I would care about. So
yeah, no, it's not in your wheelhouse
no.
at all.
You know, I like.
It didn't involve Mopars.
Yeah, I like stuff with more nothingness.
Yeah.
But you know,
definitely not.
Yeah, no, we kicked it with the kids. You know, we've been chilling. This was their last weekend, so we made sure we did a good movie night Friday, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I was playing with projector last night on
the wall. Well, you know, we be doing the movie in the backyard and stuff.
Yeah.
Last night we was just in the living room though. We watched the first Avengers.
Throwback, huh?
Yeah, had to throw it back to some old Marvel because the new Marvel is a little rough. It's a little rough. They've been struggling since Tony died, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it's.
Hey, Cap too. I like Cap.
I like the Winter Soldier. That movie was amazing.
Yeah.
I like Civil. In fact, Cap's movies are probably my favorite trio. Even though Iron Man is my favorite, his movies, you know, because Civil War is
amazing.
It's top 2, top 3.
Amazing. Yeah, it's amazing.
Civil War was fantastic.
Amazing. Yeah, so I like that. It's the you know, I guess now I think about it.
But all his movies except for the first one was like super ensemble type situations.
Yeah.
You know, the second one was all him and Black Widow. But the best part about the second one, to me, the best scene in that movie was Samuel L. Jackson in the car when he was getting attacked.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then he just started letting loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the best scene in the movie for me. I mean, of course, we love, you know, looking at the areas that's Cleveland.
Gotta say, shout out Black Widow. Miss you.
Scojo. You gonna be fucked up.
Ooh.
But yeah.
I think I love her.
I don't know, man. They got a long way to go. You know,
okay, really.
And it's they had a great fucking run.
Oh yeah, they did.
You know what I mean?
What was that 20 years?
Almost. It started in 2008.
Do we include Blade?
No,
not include.
We it's only MCU.
Okay.
Because if you include Blade, then you got like a 15-year period of no movies. So so
isn't that crazy though? It's like the period of when they say Blade saved Marvel. So then,
well, that had nothing to do with the MCU situation. Blade saved Marvel because it gave them an influx of money when they was going through shit. That's really all it was. You know what I mean? The comic books had took a dive altogether. And that was for all of the companies. And, you know, by doing Blade, the company itself got an influx of money. And
they stretched it more. Talk about taking a...
Well, that movie actually got people back in the comics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
shout out Wesley.
For sure. Hey, you know how we always talk about movie ideas? I got one. Okay? You know, we always talk about they need to leave original IPs alone and they need to stop remaking movies. I got one that I think need to be remade.
Who that?
They need to redo Three Ninjas. Remember Three Ninjas?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
So they need to redo Three Ninjas and make it black. Let Wesley be the grandfather.
Okay.
And then you find 3 kids.
Oh, the kids is going to be...
Let it be in Inglewood or something like that. I'm from Cleveland. I don't know which neighborhoods in California they should be in.
Okay.
But let it be somewhere like that. You know what I mean? That's their granddad. He always studied martial arts. Blase Skip. I mean, I think it could be fucking hilarious. Wear a hat. Compare the nigga to Billy Blanks and let him get offended. You know, shit like that. Like, I think it's a lot there.
And he gotta have a rice patty. He got that rice patty. He'll be all right. He's gonna be out there working in the rice yard.
So basically, the premise could be, he served, he went over to Japan or whatever.
Yes.
And he lived there for a long time and came home when he started having grandkids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's been around to help raise his grandkids.
He's looking at them like, who are these worthless people?
Right. And then, you hood it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it could be hilarious. And I think it's one of those things that definitely should be remade and can be remade.
You know what I would like to see remade?
What?
I know the first original was classic, but just for the technology now, whatever. It's like Big Trouble in Little China.
I don't think I've seen that one, man.
You haven't seen that one?
No.
Oh.
What year did that come out?
A long time ago.
Okay. Was I 4? I might have been 4.
Oh, I don't know.
If y'all don't know, this is my best friend, but as you can see from the amount of gray in our beards, there's an age gap.
Yeah.
So
even though it does look like there's an age difference, it depends. I'm clean cut today.
That's not true at all.
Yeah.
But this is my best friend, but there is an age gap, as you can tell by the beard level of gray. So I'm always
maturity.
Anybody knows me knows that I'm always gonna have some jokes, so it just flies sometimes.
Maturity.
But
get here.
I mean, one day.
I mean, the funny part about it is, you'll get there and you'll have all this, and then it'll all go great, whatever.
You can't do the full beard.
No, this is it. You
ain't never had a goatee type.
No.
You ain't never grew out the beard.
This is it.
In November, you should just stop shaving. They do no shave November. See what happens.
And then you know what? And 2 years later, I'll be sitting here with a shadow. And this.
You gotta get it. You gotta get it trimmed up on some.
Okay. It has to start. And you're not understanding.
You know what?
It just becomes like beady beads, and then it just stops from there. And then after that, it just goes in a uglier beady bead.
Is your son growing facial hair? I know he's still real young.
All this on his chin.
Yeah. Is he gonna get this?
I don't know. I don't know if he likes that.
He probably don't. Younger kids.
But the top of the head though, going out of control.
Yeah, mine is too.
Good. Yeah. You see where the top of your head is at? That's where my beard is at. That's about as far as it's gonna go, my guy. It doesn't get sexy.
All right, man. Let's get into some of this other stuff.
Oh, let's for photography. What you got over there for photography? What's on the list?
Get detailed about what you do. Tell your story. Talk about the tequila.
Yeah.
How was your week? Oh. All right. Get into some of these topics.
Hey, I ain't actually tell my story.
Oh,
my bad. My bad. I gotta get a new cup.
Yeah, I was just saying.
And cut.
Hey, no, don't cut. Hey, Logan. Hey, Logan.
Kingston.
Can you go get me a new cup?
I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, you go.
If you follow that corridor, you'll go to your right. There'll be a wall.
Yeah, welcome to our big ass studio.
And to the left, you'll see a refrigerator.
Yeah, the refrigerator's in the corner.
And this nigga.
Bitch, did you walk through our screen? So just follow the saw shavings.
Yeah. And then you'll see it. You'll see it. Go to your right, to your right. You'll see the doorway. Then just follow that straight and keep walking straight. And then eventually at the end, the wall ends on the left, you'll see a refrigerator.
All right. So tell me your story, bro.
So,
how the fuck is I swear it's because he light skinned. They don't be smart.
They be pretty.
You ain't gotta be smart when you pretty.
At all.
Yeah, the only refrigerator here.
There's one refrigerator. Uno refrigerator. Just follow the wall. Make it right. Follow the other wall. Dead ends. There you go. Yeah, don't put on there. Put David Cage. Logan comes out. Oh, we're not gonna mention that company.
Don't cut me out either.
You just walking in front of the camera with a Pepsi logo?
I said we
Blur it out.
Oh,
not getting paid.
we gonna say with a hold up.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
With a bumper cut, brother.
hey,
So this is the back to my story. As he said, well, his story is kind of our story in general. You know, we met at the same job. I used to do music videos back in the day, and I kind of got out of that because, you know, it was just
we didn't talk
shirts
about
off.
how we met.
Yeah, it was just shirts off and guns, you know, and that got pretty boring in the early 2000s. Then after that, we worked together, shot a music video for him. Ironically, we have the same last name, but not related. Imagine that.
That's crazy because everybody be like, "That's your brother," and I'd be like, "Yeah, but no," and they'd be like, "But y'all got the same last name." First of all, Cage is not either of our last names. You know, that's a pseudonym.
Exactly.
When we came up with the business, we decided to change our last name to Cage. You know what I mean? I don't wrote a book. It's about Jordan Cage and everything. It's just a pseudonym.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Jordan is our last name. And we met each other at the job, and it was like, your last name Jordan? Yeah. Well, who's your mama?
Yeah, we went,
you know how
went
black
down
folk
that
do.
path. Come to find out,
Who your grandpa?
we're not related.
Not at all.
No.
I don't even think our families come from sides of the same country.
Yeah.
I mean, we probably all down south though. So
Yeah, that's true. No, we went through
but
that.
no, I think my granddad's in Florida.
Really?
I think he came from Florida. So yeah. So I mean, we went through all that. You know what I mean? But it turns out, you know, we was into a lot of the same stuff, and you know.
Shot his music video. It's an artist.
Yeah, I was a rapper back then.
Yeah.
Those days are long gone. Couldn't tell you the last time I wrote a verse. I think about it though. I miss it.
I think about it too.
I miss it.
Some of my bucket list. Well, I used to rap, produce, breakdance, DJ, all that kind of stuff or whatever. But that's on the bucket list. I never produced any videos for my songs. I think I'm gonna do that though.
Yeah, no.
I might call up Logan Kingston.
Logan Swangston.
That nigga Logan used to rap too though.
I know.
We should get
everybody used to
we
rap.
should get the photographers and the videographers together that used to rap and make a song and just show these little niggas how it's done.
And have fun with it.
Have fun.
Because they don't have fun with it.
But if we all in it, who gonna shoot the fucking video? We gonna shoot each other's scenes.
That's right.
we gonna shoot a music video on the tripod.
Hey,
it's gonna be like 8 fucking videographers in it.
And we not gonna do the mic drop. We gonna do the camera drop.
We gonna all be rapping into a camera.
Who camera gonna be the sacrifice to hang?
I got a 0750. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, man! You got to pull out one of them dragons. You got a red coming?
Oh hell no! We not rapping in
We
there.
gonna shoot on the red. We ain't gonna hang them.
You ain't got an extra one?
No.
Damn.
Who got extra red? That's rich nigga shit.
Extra red. Yeah, no,
But we got what you need.
Red.
Though.
We got everything.
Reds,
you
the
need.
Black Magics, the Nikons, the Canons, the Sonys.
I mean, between the team, we got you know, we could be Fox.
We got every brand at every level. So
Fox 8 out this bitch.
But like I say, you know, got into doing shot his video. We worked together. He left. Then I left. Then we kind of got together. He just called me one day and he was like, "Hey man, you know, I want to start a photography studio."
You forgot the part where we started a record label that didn't sign any artists.
Oh yeah, you was already
EMG nigga.
He was already on the record.
Well, I was with Baseline Records,
and I had my own record.
But that shit was going crazy. But you know,
Entourage
Entourage Music Group was what we started though.
And I used to film
logos
them.
and all that
fact,
shit.
Used to come out to do some of the events.
For sure, yeah. Oh yeah, Baseline.
Yeah.
Yeah, those was the days, man.
That's when I was out and I was hated when they you know, I was scorned by the music industry because somebody had the first TMZ. Shout out to Vixen. Man, the Cleveland Rap Rumors, the first official TMZ, that was absolutely positively just fantastic. Don't you remember that rap? My bad about that. But the Rap Rumors, she said basically.
You know, I remember what it was.
She set up a page, and basically it was a thing where she just did rumors about Cleveland. But because of the material I had at that time,
does everybody know it was her already? Because you kind of just
everybody knows.
all right.
Oh yeah, everybody knows that.
All right.
at that point in time, when that came out, all the footage she used to promote things was my footage because at that time, through certain years of periods, I had everybody on camera from you name it, Young Ray to MGK to Shank. I mean, anybody at that time period, I had video of them. Period. It was two 16s, living 2 verses at a time. I had everybody on camera. So she was using that footage. So unfortunately, I then became your Cleveland rap room.
I was gonna say they assumed it was you.
Yep. And
at the very least, they knew you knew who it was.
I think the camera stopped recording. I think he died because there's no red light no more.
All right, well,
get hot.
And
Which one?
Back.
All right, we back.
Malfunction.
Definitely has some technical difficulties. Yeah. But first episode shit. First episode shit. We learning.
And to be honest, we winging it.
Hey DJI, could y'all donate us a bunch of shit?
This is authentic. Yeah.
DJI, just send us some shit. I know y'all about to get banned. We gonna fight for y'all rights. Y'all
got a 4 coming?
I heard they got a 4 with the Hasselblad, but it looked like some AI bullshit. So, because you know a couple of their drones got that Hasselblad shit. So they said that the 4 supposed to have Hasselblad technology.
That's gonna be pretty expensive based off the tariffs.
Shit, no, we already had a ban for these motherfuckers.
I mean, the tariffs got us tripping.
I was about to say, what the fuck is a tariff? This nigga talking about power?
Tariffs. We gonna hood it up. It's the tariffs. And the hood is the tariffs.
All right, man. Where we at? Oh, so. All right, we promised to talk about some photography shit. One of the things that always kind of, bothers me is the argument between RAW and Jpeg. For a couple different reasons. One, you have a bunch of guys out here saying, You
mean photographers? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm where you going? Okay.
So you got a bunch of guys out here who say, you never give your clients the RAWs. Part of what they're saying is, the problem with what they're saying is,
what does a client know about a RAW?
We don't actually give clients RAWs.
Exactly.
What they mean is, don't give the clients all the unedited photos, and I'll never understand that. And that's, I think that's the difference between somebody like me who's in it for entrepreneurship and somebody who's in it for the art. Because those guys claim that they're protecting their art.
Well, you get the whole shoot when you come with us.
Yeah, my whole thing is I'm protecting my time.
Yeah. In
order to do it, so with me, when I'm done with a shoot, I shoot tethered. Every picture goes directly from the camera to the computer. After your shoot ends, after we say, hey, go get dressed, we wrap, blase, skip, whatever, I literally take my finger, select all your pictures, drag them from this folder into your Google Drive link, and it transfers.
And then you get all your
Every now and then, if I have a misfire on a flash or something, I'll pull that out for new clients because they'd be like, what's this picture? And it's just a blank screen.
Okay.
And I'd be like, it's not a picture. And I get sick of having to explain that. So with new clients, I might pull out a couple things.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, there are bad things to that because you will have clients like, every picture's not going to be in focus when you do it that way. Oh, yeah. So if a client doesn't know or understand that and they only looking on a cell phone, they might send you a out of focus picture to edit and that kind of thing. But for me, everybody knows I'm kind of just straightforward with them. Yeah. So I tell them like, hey, this is out of focus. It's not crazy. I could sharpen it up a little bit. But if you want, for best quality, you should probably pick another picture. Yeah. If they say, no, I just absolutely love it, I do my thing and try to use whatever AI tools I can to bring some of it back and get rid of some of the motion blur, but or the bokeh blur, whatever's there.
Oh yeah, I call mine.
Yeah, you know what I mean. As long as you're straightforward and honest with these clients, I think that's the best practice. I always believed in under promise and over deliver. I run my entire business on that premise. Meaning, if you ask me for something bananas, I'll tell you it's something I've never done before. It might be outside of my skill set. If you're willing to pay me to try, well, you got to be willing to pay me to try though. So I'll tell you I haven't done it. I'll tell you it's not something I'm great at. I don't know if I can do it or not. And if you still want me to do it, you have to be willing to pay me to try. Meaning that if I do it and it still looks terrible, you still owe me that money.
Oh yeah.
And I explain that like. You're gonna pay for me to try because my time went into this.
I do that too.
And the truth of the matter is, I know most of the time I'm gonna be able to get it, even if I have to outsource. We can get it done. Right. But I love to tell people, things a little rough. It might not happen, and then to deliver and see that smile on their face. And the same thing with turnaround time. We've gone from 2 to 3 weeks to I'm down to 10 to 14 days. But, especially in the slow times, I can get you your pictures probably in 4 or 5 days. You know what I mean? But I'm always going to tell you 10 to 14 just to give myself a little leeway as well as make sure that we can, get it to you in a time where you feel special.
Yeah.
It's just a part of the business.
A little different thing. I don't tether, but I use an iPad for connection, so you can always see your shoots as you're going along.
I think it's so important that the client can see their pictures as they go instead of looking on the back of your camera.
I think it helps break the ice too, because sometimes, especially for people who've never taken pictures before.
Oh yeah,
the thing is
that first little 20, 30 pictures you take,
it's just a break-in period.
Most of them's gonna be not great at all.
And then once you see it,
you know what adjustments
you get.
make.
Once to me, it's getting a client to their aha moment.
Yeah, exactly.
When they go look at the picture and they be like, "Oh, okay." Then after you see that smile, the thing where they're like, "Oh, okay, I understand." From there on, it's just let's just go from there, and then let's take the pictures. Like I say, I like to go through a few pictures. I know sometimes I don't know anybody else's workful, but I like to go through maybe like a set, maybe 10 to 15 pictures, like click, go.
Well, you take way less pictures than me.
Here. I'm getting up there.
You know what I mean?
Actually, you know what? No, I'm about 250 a shoot.
Okay, yeah. Because
it depends, don't get me wrong. If I really like the person, we might be about 3 and some change. But if
you really going in and getting in that bag,
anything other than that,
there.
Nah. That's too much for me.
I believe being efficient is important, especially if you got a busy day. You don't have time to spend. Most sessions are booked for 45 minutes to an hour. You know what I mean? So spending 2 hours with them, especially if you got a busy schedule, just isn't an option. So you learn to be more efficient.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I remember when he first started coming back around or whatever, he was like, he showed up to the studio when we was over on Saranac, and he was like, he came to pick up something, but he was like, I'm gonna chill till your shoot finish. I'm like, all right, cool. So it was a one look, and it was a client who was a regular, and she really knew exactly what she was doing. So she came in, she got changed, boom, 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 snap, snap, snap. You know what I mean? Took all of 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And she went back in and changed. He was like, how long do you think it's gonna be done? How much more time? I was like, we done. He like, what you mean? I was like, bro, it's over with. She in there changing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give her some instructions and then it's all set. Because if you know what you're doing, if the client is comfortable and y'all work together, it makes it so much easier. Now
there's a difference now between
one thing I've always learned is that most clients spend more time getting dressed than they do taking pictures.
Oh, that's true. Camera. Oh, that's definitely true.
You know what I mean? I've had clients come in and spend the first 30 minutes of their slot in the dressing room, come out, take pictures for 6 minutes, and go back in, spend another 15 minutes inside. Now we getting ready to go over on time, and they barely got enough pictures to really pick from.
Yeah.
So it's just one of them things, man.
Yeah, it's a little different for workflow, because I know with most of my clients, I'll get them to a point where, not to say that I'm in control of the shoot, but I would say like 85% of the backgrounds that are chosen on my shoots, I chose the background. Because I work from a prospect that once the customer comes in, they've sent me and said, well, this is what I want to shoot. Unless they've said, hey, this is what I want specifically to shoot. When they come in, I said, all right, then I know specifically what they want. But most of the time, as clients, you know what you want, but you don't know what you want. Let's keep it honest.
And see, I'm the exact opposite. Yeah. And I think it has to do with the trauma that I've dealt with, from earlier in the career. There's always a story that I tell about a girl who came in and she asked my opinion. She's like, she showed me a reference photo, and I was like, well, did you want to do the exact same thing, or are we switching it up? And she was like, well, what do you think? And I was like, I think we should switch it up. I mean, we don't want to do the exact same shoot as somebody else. So what if, she already had the same dress on. So I was like, well, what if we do, a white background, and that'll give us a little bit more range and some options. She was like, you're right. Let's do that. Bro, we go through the entire shoot. She's looking at the pictures. She like them throughout the entire shoot. Everything goes fine. She gets home. I send her a link. About 20 minutes after I send the link, I think I want my backgrounds purple when you edit them. So from that point on, I don't pick anybody's background.
Oh yeah. Well, what should I say like this? A customer, because sometimes customer's outfit is important to me. I'm a more visual person, so I will wait till they come out with the outfit, or I say, well, can I see what your outfit looks like? And they'll bring me the outfit that says, all right, well, think about it. So I know they said, well, they want this particular color. So they'll go with the color. I said, you know what? We can do both.
Yeah, so now don't get me wrong.
I will shoot with their color, but what I found is that at the end of the day, the customers generally will pick, their edits will pick the color for the background that I chose.
So I've learned something similar. So for me, I don't make any decisions for clients. I've learned my lesson. I've had people actually refunds.
I haven't been burned yet.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. Sometimes my volume, especially back during, our COVID richness, the volume got so high that dealing with the complaints or I didn't like that. Before that, I give you what you asked for.
Yeah.
So I asked you for reference photos. I asked you what you want to do differently. I asked all the important questions. And then I ask you again once you arrive because we dealing with people who change their minds regularly.
Oh, yes.
Because I definitely had somebody that I spent 20, 30 minutes going back and forth with in the inbox. And then when they get to the studio, oh, well, I don't like that no more. So it happens all the time. So
I'm always prepared for that. That always happens. Well, prime example, like, let's just get straight to the point. When we ask you for reference photos, you as clients send us reference photos. Somehow by the end of the shoot, you naked. We didn't ask you to be naked.
Well, I've had people ask me like, why do photographers always shoot naked clients?
And we didn't ask you to be naked, or we didn't ask you to be in lingerie.
Now, I will say for TFPs, I'm not gonna say I've never suggested.
Oh yeah, we just talking about just client based.
Yeah, just client based. No, when the clients book, we give them what they ask for.
Exactly, and that's what sometimes winds up happening.
Now, when it comes to TFPs, though, I've been asked, why are people always naked? And the truth of the matter is that's what the audience wants.
We're in a very vain society.
We're in a vain business,
and people like pretty,
and
people like naked.
Like when we try to do the stuff that is more art based and the stuff that we feel is just dope taste because of what it is. Those things we post and we get 8 likes on. You know what I mean? Yes. No one shares it. No one talks about it. I went through the shoot I did with Cachet at the Castle, where I not only bought the chainmail, but I molded it into a dress and I remember all that shit. We went through all of that, bro, and that shit, no one, we liked it. Other photographers hit me up like, hey, this dope. But the general public was like, swipe. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, that's not what they like. So it's the same thing.
Scroll on by.
So it's the same thing with people who expect us to be their marketing manager. There's stuff that people come to us for business shoots for that I would never suggest. I once saw a girl who did a shoot for a nail company, and the model had on a thong, and her hands was on her butt cheeks with the nails.
Now, was it?
I was like, who?
Was it like the full body shot or was?
No, it was just an ass shot. It's like, who the fuck is this for?
With the nails?
What men are coming? Like, is that not what you try?
Yeah.
Naturally, you would think men are the ones who want to see that.
Can I ask?
But women like that.
Can I ask something off camera?
Logan Kingston off camera.
Off camera. I'm just in the building.
Yes.
Right.
Supporting my brothers. Okay. Men and women like to see ass.
Yes, it is.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So,
sex sells regardless.
So
yes.
I'll be somewhere. Damn, that girl got a fat ass, and then you know what I'm saying? And then the females that say that shit to each other, they'll compliment on each other's body parts.
Sure.
Damn, you got nice shoulders. Pause.
Right.
Hey, your bulge is bulging. Pause.
That's no diddy. What the fuck?
Where
are we going with this conversation?
Your bulge is bulging.
Men
don't say that about men.
The ass is for the women.
Right, I got you.
Because the girl want to see, like, damn, I wish my ass was like that. Maybe if I get my nails like that, I'll get ass like that.
But here's the thing, though. No marketing manager in the world would tell them to do that. So that's my whole point. That's why I'm nobody's marketing manager.
Exactly.
You need to tell me what you need me to do to help you promote your brand. That's all I'm saying. So I would have never suggested that because for a couple reasons they would have been like, "What you mean you want me to just take a picture of my ass with my hands on it?" Men can't ask for that shit.
No.
So whether you being artistic or not, it's inappropriate. It's always gonna come off as inappropriate. So when people ask, why y'all always taking pictures of naked people, it's like, well, that's what they picked.
That's what they decided.
Even when we do a TFP, if I suggest something, I'm suggesting options. I'm not just saying let's do this. Because I want to, I don't, especially if it's somebody new, like you don't know what their comfort level is.
I went for birthday shoots where a young lady came in. She had on a suit, full suit. By the end of that suit, she says, "Hey, you do naked?" I said, "Sure." She took the roses and the things that she had on with the suit, and then turned around and got completely naked, and then took pictures with the roses naked. Just that fast.
Like what the fuck?
I wasn't expecting that because you came in a full suit.
And what's crazy is most of the time what I think it is there is a stigma with being a male photographer. Because women share their horror stories.
We're creeps. There's
so they naturally
creeps out there.
And there are. We're never going to be able to refute that.
No, not at all.
But here's what I tell my sisters and what I tell the clients that I'm cool with and they go to other photographers. Most people, men and women, are creeps. It's what you do with your creepiness that determines whether or not the people you're dealing with are...
Exposure of your creep level?
Yeah, it depends on what you do with your creepiness is what determines how comfortable somebody's going to feel.
That's true.
Whether they feel like you on some bullshit or whether they feel like they can be comfortable in front of you.
Exactly.
We're different also because we're married and we're like real married. We like the fake married.
And I'm not here I'm here to make money.
Yeah.
Like I've had a client come in, there was a shot at a large family. And one of the young men, he was like, "Would you shoot me naked?" I said, "Is your money green?"
Yeah, no, I've shot a couple men naked.
I don't care about you naked. I'm not attracted to you, sir.
So,
I'm attracted to your pocket.
I did a maternity shoot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So during the maternity shoot, this is when we was on Saranac. During the maternity shoot, she goes to do her second look, and she was like, "Can we add a look?" I was like, "Yeah, what you want to do?" She was like, "Well, is nude a look, or because I'm just taking my bra and panties off?" I'm like, "Yes, nude is a look. You have to
because you're nude."
So her dude is there. Now this nigga is drunk as fuck. I don't know why he got drunk. Oh, yes I do. He told me before it was his birthday.
Oh, okay.
So he came to the shoot drunk as fuck. He did good in the pictures though, because drunk people be fucking up the whole session. But he did good in the pictures.
Okay.
But when she took her clothes off, or she asked to take her clothes off,
his mom, he changed.
No, he was actually good with it. He was like, yeah, babe, take that shit off. I was like, all right, this is a different type of nigga. But so we get to taking her pictures, and he was like, "Hey, my nigga, I'm trying to get naked with her. What's up?" I was like, "Hey, my nigga, it's gonna cost you extra $50. Come on in." Like that's it. As long as you paying for that extra clothing change, I don't give a shit. Now. Yeah, because I came downstairs and told you.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
But you know what that comes from? That job we had.
Yeah.
Because you see some shit there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I've seen men and women in compromising positions, naked as fuck. And once you get comfortable with that, you just comfortable with everything. So you see everything with what we was doing. So it doesn't bother me. And it's why... people say I'm one of the most professional. If you look at my Google reviews, you should look at my Google reviews. They'll tell you I'm one of the most professional that they've dealt with, and that's because I am a very calm person and I can deal with that. You know what I mean? Nothing really bothers me.
I don't have any of those.
You should fix that.
Yeah, I know.
But
eventually.
Yeah, you got it. It takes 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Don't piss me off. No. It's being comfortable with everything makes your client comfortable with you.
Oh, yeah.
So, I get people who, my girl sent me to you because, she said she came in here in lingerie and you ain't blink an eye. We went to the other dude and he was on some whole let me rub oil on you type shit. and that shit just makes me laugh. But,
he had no fluffer.
The shit makes me laugh, but it's like, I'm not here for that. You know what I mean? I talk about my wife and kids with most clients. You know what I mean? If that's who I am. They are a big part of me. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the bread. If we being 100% honest with it, I am here for the money.
I ask a question, people don't think about whatever, but if you come in and take a shoot with me, I ask you, do you have any epilepsy, seizures, or anything like that, or whatever. And people was like, that's a weird question to ask. I was like, well, because if I hit this flash and you start freaking out, I need to know what to do or what not to do. That's just something from me being overprotective.
Yeah, when I heard you ask that, I was always like, what?
It was just
and here's why I was like, what with it? Anybody with epilepsy know they shouldn't be around flash.
But people are adventurous. People are adventurous.
Like niggas who got peanut allergies but love PB&J.
They will go out and do something they ain't supposed to do. So I just want to know, in your phone, what number do I need to call?
911 is the number that I'm calling.
I need to contact after I'd be like, yeah, Brenda was here for a shoot and she started freaking out after I hit this flash and
why her name gotta be Brenda?
Hey, that's the first thing that just came to mind. So Brenda fell out on the floor, she started shaking. I called 911 and they on their way to blah 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 hospital. Just wanted to let you know that. Okay, thanks. Bye bye. Oh, her deposit is the rest of her balance is good. Thank you.
Let me get that. No bullshit. Brenda was here and she pushed back my next shoot. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need all that.
I think that's it for the day.
The whole podcast?
Okay? Yeah, I think that's it for today. Where's we going to go?
Is that how this nigga ends it? We ain't talk about nothing outside of photography.
Yeah, we did. No, we didn't. What did we do?
All right, let's do one. All right, so what do you think of what's going on with the AI and shit when it comes to what we do?
I haven't. For me as a photographer, I'm more of a creative person. So when I'm trying to set something up, I'm always trying to capture it at that time. I now then have to figure out how, after the next step, well, what would I allow AI to help me with versus...
Because at one point they said the AI was going to replace us altogether.
Yeah.
And I just really don't think that'll ever happen.
It's still how... It's just finding that lane of how I as a photographer can use AI to say, well, I have this vision... Prime example, when I did the fish tank shoot.
Right.
So now I'm looking at that with the fish tank shoot. Everybody's like, oh, that's dope, that's raw, that's da da da. So now I'm like, well, how could I enhance that? And what if I would have did that with AI?
Right. It's unique within itself.
Yeah. So what if maybe if I just set it up now, I can enhance the background with the fish tank to come up with something totally different with that. So it's like little tweaks like that. How can I take this, which is dope, and then make it doper?
So for me, that's pretty much what I use it for. I mean, we're in an age where everybody wants something that doesn't exist in real life. Like especially for the maternity shoots, they want these grand cathedrals and all pink and all that kind of stuff.
And I want to be in Serengeti with Mufasa.
Right, that kind of shit. So what I do is when they send me their reference photos, I modify it in Photoshop to remove the people that are in it. And then I refuse to place them in the same damn background, even though people have asked me to do that.
Yes.
What I do is I then take that background and I put it into one of the AI platforms that has it give me something similar. And that way we are doing our own thing.
Yeah, I love that.
Even though it's inspired by something else and we're not going crazy with it. You know what I mean?
It's all evolving as we go along. Is AI getting better? Oh, for sure. AI
for sure.
It
makes my job so much easier. It has.
It's still sometimes though, I've seen some pictures,
we do.
But then sometimes I've still seen pictures, and then sometimes that's because looking at it from a photographer standpoint, I can look at how a picture was originally taken and then it was put into something because you added something, and I was still like. So client probably loved it, but I was like, that was a stretch. So
look, that's the thing though. So me personally, I don't actually like the digital backgrounds. I think that whatever you shoot should be as shot. If you want to take a picture and make it look like you are in a library, we should go to a library.
Yes.
You know what I mean? My thing is to take a digital background of a library and add it in, you look like a cardboard cutout.
You definitely do.
Other professionals,
as a client, you might love it.
And that's the thing. The clients will be like, oh my God, this is so amazing. You gave me exactly what I wanted. And then they trying to figure out why you never posted it. And it's because I think it looks ridiculous and it's not something. Yeah. So what I want to address is.
And then I don't want to go that lane because I just don't want that to be my basis for my photography.
Exactly. My another thing I want to talk about is the way people think that things are posted to my page is kind of ridiculous. They think that I post things based on what I like. and that's not the case at all. I post things that I believe are marketable. I post things that I post pictures from sessions I didn't like at all, because my opinion doesn't matter.
Client liked it.
Not just the client liked it, other clients will like it. The whole point of me posting to social media is to give people something that they can say, oh, that could be me. And then in turn, that's when they hit you up saying, let me book something. Yeah. So I don't really care what's being posted. I care that what's being posted is going to bring more business. Yeah. And some people get offended by that. You know, I've had clients hit me up like, hey, when you going to post my pictures? Hey, when you going to post my pictures? And what most people don't realize is, thanks to that system that we end up setting up, a lot of the pictures I post came from the previous year. Because I believe that if you post on the same day that your client posts, if your platform is bigger, you take away from the client's response. Oh, yeah. And that's kind of the whole reason they did the shoot. They want to blow up the internet too. So if I'm at 18,000 and my client's at 2,000, if we post around the same time, if they see my post first, they're not going to like their post. They're going to keep going and say, I already seen that. So I let them have their moment. And I think that's important. A lot of photographers won't do that. It's not important to me to post any and every session I do. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm going back posting from 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, bro. Like it's
because I was like, oh, that was a dope shoot.
And I understand that for newer photographers, that's not an option. But you know, at the depth that I've gotten to, I don't need to post anything this week. Now I will say it's a little bit of a change with what I have to do because of the content creation world we live in. Yeah. With me only having video from newer shoots, you will see that. But sometimes in those videos, you won't even see the pictures. Because and they always come after my client post. Because I think it's important that the client has their moment.
Their day, have their moment, have their time.
And and don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. There's been a time where I posted a video and the client had posted pictures. In fact, one client was like, well, I haven't even announced. And I felt so bad. You know what I mean? But all I can do is delete and apologize. But, you know, the content creation world is what's making things a little bit more complicated.
Yeah. I would definitely share it to a story. A customer will post, client will post, and I'll say, oh, well, I'm going to share this to a story, but I won't post it on my main page. That would be something I would do down the road.
And that's another thing. So when the clients tag me, I have no problem putting it in my story.
At all.
So when that client asks me, like, well, why you ain't post my picture? It's like, you didn't even tag me. You didn't tag me, but you want me to put your photos on my page. Yeah. It's like, honestly, that's not what you paid for. No. You got exactly what you paid for, and you loved what you paid for. Me posting your pictures is not a requirement.
No.
So,
not at all.
You know, I mean, it is what it is.
It's touchy. People get offended.
It's touchy. People get offended because people feel entitled to that kind of stuff, which is ridiculous.
Because everybody feels like, I took the best pictures that you ever shot.
Right, even though it was the same exact thing I shot 4 other times last month. But anyway, bro, I'm sick of doing spotlight pictures. But anyway, it is what it is. You know, we push. Hey, and one thing I want to say before we get out of here, y'all got to stop picking the worst edits possible. Y'all pick the worst pictures. Y'all will pick a picture because I like the way my hands look. That is absolutely absurd. It's another reason I don't help
hands.
I don't let nobody. I don't pick anyone's edits for that reason.
Oh yes, no, never.
I'm never picking anyone's edits. Which one you think is good? Now, what I think doesn't matter. You tell me what you like, because we not gonna like the same shit at all.
Like if sometimes with editing, as we post, we might post. Maybe we post the same picture, or we might look at the pictures. We know what, I thought this was a different edit. I like this one, and we might edit it. Of course, we'll send it to says, hey, you know, I'm gonna be posting this, whatever, you know. But other than that, it's just a different eye of how we look at a picture versus how a client looks at it.
Exactly.
That's all.
Because clients like certain aspects of themselves.
Yes.
And for us, basically,
as long as you like
strangers, you know what I mean?
It makes you happy.
That's all that matters. You know, one thing that I always feel like sets the tone and that clients get weird about sometimes is the music we play while we do shoots.
Oh yeah, that's why I try to stay with that.
Once I play R&B with a girl that's doing lingerie, well, you can.
It depends on the girl, because I've had girls in lingerie actually listen to Tank, and then I've had girls in lingerie like, put that sexy on. You know what I mean? And it's my whole thing is some of the clients you be like, what kind of music you like? They be like, whatever you play is fine. Ma'am, I listen to Joyner Lucas. Okay, you don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I listen to the internet radio on Pandora.
Yeah,
it gives me a.
So when they can't decide, I just be like, Alexa, play music, and whatever she plays is what you gonna get.
So
you know what I mean? But I think it's important that you pick some music that you gonna vibe to. You know what I mean? It's gonna help you come out of your shell a little bit, especially if you're new to this and you don't do a lot of photo shoots.
Oh, yeah, that is
I think it's important to have something that sometimes gets you in the mood.
And sometimes it's primarily our business is about 99.9999999% women. So when you come in and you have a mother and daughter, they're like, "What type of music you want to hear?" And the mother comes out, "I want to hear da 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 da." It's like the mother.
Oh no, I got you. I know what's worse. Shooting a 7-year-old, and they be like, "I want to hear that Dirk." Ma'am. Why?
Hey, I went through a senior season session where life full of like I don't listen to Dirk. No, that's just preference. It's not my thing with her. But by the time I finished senior season, I know all Dirk songs.
Right. you be like, look, I done told clients flat out like when they be like, well, I don't know what to play. I'm like, well, ma'am, I just need you to know I'm pushing 40 and I'm a man. You a 20-something young lady. We don't listen to the same things. Yeah. But they'll choose some music and then while they playing, they'll see me like. And they're like, I thought you don't listen to this. I was like, I do at work because y'all listen to this all the same shit.
I know the words of something because I listen.
Bro, and it's like because you done had a Saturday where you did 3 different sessions and they listened to the same 4 songs over and over again in those sessions.
And I found out after that session, whatever I said, Dirk, wild boy.
Oh, all that shit is wild. All that young nigga shit is wild.
I was like, he's a wild boy.
The NLE Chopper nigga is crazy as fuck. I just be like, this is what my parents used to be talking about. I feel old as shit. Because I be like, these niggas is wild as
It's funny though. I listen to it or whatever. Some of the stuff that comes out, I just be like, what did he just say?
Yeah. You ever you be taking pictures and you be like,
yeah, I definitely stopped taking the picture, put the camera down and say,
what did he just say?
Like, oh, he a wild boy.
And they just giggle about the shit. It could be the most disrespectful shit anyone's ever heard. And they be like, he cute. Right. But it is what it is, man.
I killed my aunt's brother, then I put his mama's head in the pillow. It's like, what? In the same day?
They be snitching on themselves. Like, it's just all crazy as fuck, bro.
I was like, that's some wild shit.
Wow.
All right, then. But hey, that is it.
But, all right, y'all. That's it for Togs and Tequila, the first episode. It's only going to get better for here.
Yeah, we ain't got no place else to go but up.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Well, like, comment, share.
When we finish these bottles.
Go and get you some Tequila Ocho. Don't expect to see a new bottle every damn episode. We don't drink that much. So we probably going to have new bottles for the first few episodes. Yeah. But you going to see these bitches come back in rotation.
We're going to come back.
They coming back. So we going to get back to Tequila Ocho.
Yeah.
Okay? Unless I take it home and it don't make it.
Dun, 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 dun.
But we get another bottle. We don't just keep them in rotation. Adder free. But real as fuck. Real agave. For real niggas.
And hopefully nobody. Yeah, this is real agave. Them other people, people was taking they bottle to the lab and it was all bad. It's all bad.
But all right, y'all.
We gotta talk about the Uncle Near next time.
Oh yeah. We definitely. Oh, I mean, I know we Togs and Tequila, but we gotta show love to Uncle Near.
Yeah, we do. We'll talk about that next time.
But anyway, that's it for Togs and Tequila. I'm Jordan Cage.
I'm David Cage.
And we are your photographers. Hit us up on Instagram, Jordan Cage.
David Cage Photography.
If you need to shoot,
the Cage is K-A-G-E.
K-A-G-E. Yeah. It's Jordan K-A-G-E. If you need a shoot and you anywhere in Northeast Ohio, we are your go-to people.
You can fly us out too.
Yeah, we definitely catch a flight.
Flew out.
Y'all like to get flued out.
Well, no, I don't know what you.
Hey, look.
Please send me a plane ticket. I don't want to be flued out. No fucking way.
You flying me out to take your picture. You can be clothed, or you can be whatever you want to do. I'm there for you.
I don't really give a shit what we shoot.
No, we don't.
As long as the Zelle
or the cash,
the Zelle or the Cash App clears, I'm all for it.
We're there.
Well, no, real quick. I ain't gonna say I shoot everything. The wildest thing I ever got when I first started doing video, and I was talking about doing them both together. I get a message that says, "What if I want you to take pictures of me getting fucked?" I immediately showed my wife. Look at this shit. She was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Don't worry, I already sent it to him." And she was like, "Thank you for not asking me to do that dumb shit." I was like, "Yeah,
Okay.
no, we not going there. We not going there." But other than that, you know, as long as the Cash App clears.
Yeah.
I don't do porn though.
I do.
Who is that?
Huh?
Who
You
is
do.
that? Oh, you said that?
No, I don't do no fucking porn.
Who was that on the camera?
Where?
Who said I do?
Me.
Oh.
Just said it.
You're like, I do. He said it in a weird ass voice. Hey,
I got some creative direction ideas for porn though. So hit your boy up.
hey, we wrapping this episode. Can we go get food? Because I know we ain't drunk a lot of this, but it's 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm kind of fucked up. Can we please go get some food?
I need this morning. I went
It's
to
a
church though.
chicken spot up the street. Man.
The lanes?
No, it's called Polo Fuego or something. Or shit.
I've heard of that. But you know, lanes like Cane's, but they season their chicken. That's up the street too.
Let's go there. I'm starving.
All right, we can do something.
Canes with these
All right, y'all.
All right,
Yeah.
he's out.
All right, y'all. We gonna go get some food. Togs and tequila. Peace. They got me sitting too fucking long.
Them knees ain't easy. Why is these different temperatures?
What
A little bit.
I don't know, cause one's mine, one's Heem's.
He ain't probably done fuck with.
Heem done did all like he got all kinds.